as humans, we were given reason and intellect, and so we can reason through things. And I think on the other side of that coin is we can also perceive threats that aren't there. And so, you think of an animal when they react with aggression, they're reacting to an actual thing happening in the moment, that there is a threat in front of them and it's happening. We can, as humans, we can create threats and we can
Mhm.
interpret things based on our own histories and project that onto someone else and then get angry about it
Yes.
without actually knowing what that person's intention was. I think of, you think of somebody who cuts you off on the road, and somebody who's in an angry mindset might think they did that on purpose. I'm going to show them. And then you see, and I've seen so many of these where somebody's tailgating and honking and trying to intimidate the person that cut them off, where you know that person just might not have seen, might not have been, not have noticed, might be a new driver. And I've heard horror stories of, particularly one that has stuck in my memory, of this young girl who cut someone off. She had just learned to drive, and this man went into a road rage, drove her off the road, and killed her.
Oh,
And his mindset afterwards, he said, I was seeing red. Like I just wasn't in control of myself. And I think that's the danger of anger, is that you hear these phrases, seeing red, blind rage, right? 0 to 60 in a second. There's this lack of control when you hit a certain tipping point. And I think but again, it's off of perception. And the
mhm.
perceptions are coming from our histories, not actually the reality of what's happening in the moment.
Well said. Yes. And that is important to know, just, in everyday life, that this is a common occurrence, that we do this on a regular basis. And it doesn't matter how learned a person is, how, intelligent or how wise. When it comes to the emotions, we know they just are. God gave us emotions, and what we do with them is up to us. But we all are guilty of doing this